Hey, think about that one person in your life who wakes up at 5 a.m., laces up their shoes and hits the gym. Rain, snow, exhaustion, bad day, doesn't matter. No excuses, no skipping, just showing up, every single time. And you've probably looked at them and thought, what is wrong with them? Because for most of us, skipping a workout is easy. Too tired, too busy, too cold outside. The couch is right there. But for these people, skipping feels worse than the workout itself. And that's not discipline. That's not some superpower they were born with. That's psychology. And once you understand what's actually going on inside their head, everything changes. So let's get into it. The first thing you need to understand is that people who never skip workouts don't think about the gym the way you do. You think about working out as something you have to do. They think about it as something they are. There's a massive difference between those two things. One is a task on a to-do list. The other is an identity. When someone says, I'm a person who works out, instead of I'm trying to work out, their brain starts making decisions differently. Missing a session doesn't just feel lazy. It feels like a contradiction, like betraying who they are. Psychologists call this identity-based behavior, and it's one of the most powerful forces in human motivation. But here's where it gets even more interesting. These people went through the exact same struggle you're going through right now. They didn't always want to go. They had days where the bed felt too good and the gym felt too far. The difference is they showed up anyway, not because they felt motivated, but because they understood something most people get completely backwards. Motivation doesn't come before action. It comes after. You're sitting there waiting to feel motivated before you go. The moment you put on your shoes and take one step, something shifts. Your body starts warming up, your mood changes, your brain releases dopamine before you've even touched a weight. The hardest part of every single workout is the 5 minutes before you start. Every person who never skips knows this. So they stopped negotiating with themselves. They made the decision once, and then they just stopped making it again every morning. That's called removing the decision entirely. And it's a psychological strategy that works across almost every area of life. The more choices you give yourself, the more chances your brain has to talk you out of something. People who never miss workouts treat it like brushing their teeth. You don't ask yourself every morning whether you feel like brushing your teeth. You just do it, because it's non-negotiable. There's also something happening on a deeper emotional level that nobody really talks about. For a lot of consistent people, the gym isn't about the body at all. It's about control. Life is unpredictable. Work gets stressful. Relationships get complicated. Things fall apart. But the workout, that's 1 hour that belongs to them. 1 hour where the only thing that matters is what they're doing right now. That sense of control, that feeling of I showed up for myself today, becomes addictive in the best possible way. And when you start missing it, you feel it. Not in your muscles, in your mind. So here's the real reason these people never skip. It's not because they have more discipline than you. It's because they've built a system where skipping costs more than showing up. Emotionally, mentally, and in terms of who they believe themselves to be. You don't need more motivation. You don't need a better playlist or a fancier gym. You need to decide, just once, who you are. And then let that decision make every future decision for you. Because the people who never skip didn't find some secret. They just stopped giving themselves a way out. And on the other side of that decision is a version of you that you haven't met yet. If this hit different, you already know what to do. Subscribe, because every week we break down the psychology behind the habits that separate ordinary people from the ones who just